I was originally not planning to record this, but anyway, here we are. So I have this old cooler that stopped working. The fan is not working, but the pump was working. So I thought of replacing this fan with that fan. So that is a table fan. I removed the covers, and at peak summer, this fan, even if I'm sitting in front of it with the highest number on, it just gives so much hot air that I will keep sweating even in front of the fan. And sleeping in the night with such hot air is just very much difficult. My bed is filled with sweat. In order to avoid that, I wanted to make a water cooler. I tried to pass cool air to this fan. That was not working. So I decided I'm just going to cut this fan out. Maybe I'll cut out of this frame, or I'll just remove the entire frame, and I'll put that fan inside this. I will keep the original wiring of the cooler, and I'll have to figure out the wiring later. So right now, getting it apart was pretty difficult because like all the screws are totally jammed and broken up. So I'm having to break them up, and I'm having to break the screws and remove the side, this panel thing. Okay, so actually before going ahead and cutting the motor out of the cooler, I wanted to see whether the pump is actually working, because if that's not working, then the whole thing is a waste. So I'm going to test it by connecting the wires here. Okay, the light's working, and so we have swing also is working. If you can see, that's moving. And now let's see the motor. It's worth the effort. Attach this to this, maybe with zip ties or something, and the fan will come here and the motor will come here. So in order to attach this to the fan and then put it inside, I have to remove these. Luckily these don't seem to be rusted. I'll probably be able to remove them and then put them back also. Okay, so these are also rusted and they're not coming off, but I'm able to turn them off like this. So I can just put the fan to this, put it inside with the fan, and then move them back in place, and then push it up and then tie it off. That works.